Satnam. My name is Vineet Kaur. I'm a nutrition advisor and Kundalini yoga teacher, and welcome to Yoginivineet's detox diet plan. And a very happy new year to all of you. I hope 2014 is a year full of light and good health and just joy, happiness. And we're going to talk today about gluten, because I do get asked a lot of questions about alternatives to gluten. So one of the really good alternatives is quinoa flour. So I use quinoa flour to make pancakes, and I use it also to make brownies and muffins, which is really delicious because quinoa is actually a seed. So it's completely gluten-free, and it's a very good source of protein. It's like a complete protein. And I also mix tapioca flour. Tapioca is actually a root, and it's a good source of carbohydrate, and they both fit really well when I make pancakes and brownies, and they're really delicious. And it also is slightly stretchy, so it gives that slight texture of a naan, which is really nice. And the other thing I use is millet, which is again seed, so it's completely gluten-free, and it's really alkaline. It's really nice for the bowel. So this is a fantastic seed to cook with as well. So gluten is basically a protein. It's a very long chain of protein, and when we take gluten into our stomach, the enzymes break it down into something called glutamorphine, and as the name suggests, it is an opiate. And what happens is when it goes into the intestine, where products are usually broken down into amino acids and then absorbed, what happens is sometimes if the enzymes are not able to break it down and the conditions in the bowel are not ideal, the glutamorphine goes into the intestine, and it can cause a lot of problems. It can cause irritability, it can cause inflammation. And in an ideal world, the intestine, when it sees something risky, it would just say, okay, you're risky and I'll eliminate you. But what unfortunately happens with gluten is we get a leaky gut syndrome, where the gluten leaks out of the gut, and it can actually go into the bloodstream and go straight to the brain. It breaks the blood-brain barrier, and it can really affect the neurotransmitters in the brain. And the conditions in the bowel, which are inflammation, irritability, are actually increased because of this havoc that's being caused by gluten. That's why nowadays a lot of people, a lot of children are being diagnosed as gluten intolerant or having celiac disease. Celiac disease is where the villi in the gluten, which are basically hair-like structures, are damaged or absent. So there is absorption of nutrients. So basically you can't absorb the nutrients in the intestine, and obviously having the gluten is going to only worsen the situation a lot more. But in my experience as a nutrition advisor, the people I've come across is I think everybody really to some extent is gluten intolerant, because historically, before we became farmers, where historically in various cultures we were more hunters, there was very less grain in the diet, and recently there has become so much intake of grains that really it's very difficult for the body to handle. Also, we don't live very our lives are a little bit more sluggish in front of the computer, in front of the TV, so the gluten, which is present in almost everything, is present in breads, in cakes, in biscuits. It's also found its way into products like soya sauce. Even meat products like sausages have a very high content of gluten. Noodles, things like that. Frozen products. So gluten has found its way in a lot of products, and it does cause a huge challenge to our intestines. So if one of your New Year resolutions is swapping the gluten for some other of these products, you can try out these amazing recipes. You can make some cakes and muffins with these products, pancakes. And in my cakes and muffins, I usually use molasses. I don't use refined sugar because obviously that again causes a lot of problems in the gut, and it also depletes the minerals. Molasses is basically, the way I see it, is when you refine sugar, all the goodness, the minerals, everything is just taken out and put into a jar, and that's what molasses is. So this is really fantastic to make a brownie with. And actually today I just made some cranberry sauce with just boiling the cranberries and just adding molasses to it, and it's absolutely amazing. It's very delicious. It can go in the fridge and last for a few days. So I hope you feel inspired to be a little bit more creative in the kitchen, and just enjoy trying out different things, because it's winter time and the element of winter is water. So it's a good time to just nurture and look after the kidneys, and it's a really good time to just keep warm at home, cozy, and just wear something inside like a vest just to make sure you're supporting the lower back. You can do some exercises to warm the lower back. It's good to wear warm woolly socks to keep the feet warm, and it's a really nice time to just massage your feet as well. So I've been using a lot of coconut oil, castor oil, and I've ordered some essential oils to just massage the feet. And it's a really nice time to just connect with someone special, your partner, your children, your parents, if you want to massage their feet, and just want to treat yourself, just connect, feel grounded, and just enjoy the rest of the winter months. So I do hope you try these little tips, and you can use any of the recipes on my website, yoginivineet.co.uk. And have a fantastic 2014. Thank you. Satnam.